I'm the director of IGCC, High Commissioner of
Writing this book, actually, the writer has a lot of work. So I have referred to review the books to few of my colleagues. So one is basically my classmate, Dr. Gorangolan Das. So he is right now Joint Secretary in Ministry of External Affairs. So he is the director in Taiwan also. So he was telling that a level of the love and conviction born out of the author's continued quest to discover chilarai and his times, and thought this to appreciate his own roots and times. So this is basically from his review. So we have another review from our senior journalist, Dr. Santanu Nandan Sharma, who happens to be Economics Times. So he was telling a bold and insightful take on Bir Chilarai, highlighting his heroism. But he has again given a very cautious thing that any follow-up discourse must, however, be mindful of Assam's delicate social fabric. So this slide has a lot of importance. And we have referred to one political who is basically essentially political, and he is also chairman of the Assam Linguistic Minorities Development Board of Assam. So he was telling that the author elaborates the heroic endeavor of a general of his times, with kingdom extended up to Srihatta. So Srihatta is now part of the Bangladesh. Yeah, towards. And now, and students, the martial skill of the Sukla Dalsingha. This book will enable young generation to revisit the old relationship of family. So now I think we are going to listen from the reviewer, Dr. Mridmoy Chakraborty sir. So he was with ICC, Bangladesh India High Commission in Dhaka. So sir,
he has a word from Chile.
Thank you, Mr. Morali. I feel honored to be here, and I had the opportunity to go through this book. I found it very informative, and he actually tried his best to give something to us. He enlightened us, and honorable dignitaries on the dais. I can't take names of all of them because of the shortage of time. I think this is going to be the end of this program, and what I like to remember is that Bir Bhukka Vasundhara, it is called in our tradition, means one who is a valiant, he will enjoy the art. If I might be wrong in translating that, but Bir Bhukka Vasundhara, I think it is clear to you all. In the Gita, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, there is a shloka. Sri Krishna tried to convince Arjuna to fight the war, and he uttered that shloka. We find it in Gita. Hotoba prapshochi sargam, hotoba prapshochi sargam, jittava bhokshase mahim, tasmat uttishta kunto yuddhaya krita nishchaya. I have the translation made by a great scholar, and this translation, I think it is needed here. Slain thou shalt win heaven, victorious thou shalt enjoy the earth. Therefore arise, O son of Kunti, resolved upon battle. If you are victorious, you will enjoy this earth, earthly life. And if you die in the war, you will go to the heaven. But go to the war. You must fight. In this situation in the world, we find countries are in constant competition. They are trying to subjugate other countries. one nation is trying to occupy another nation. So we are in a constant war-like situation. And if we will have, if we like to save our sovereignty, if India is to exist as a sovereign nation, then we must be prepared to fight every moment. We must have patriotism in our mind, and that is learned from chilarai. Here is the importance of chilarai. So chilarai was not a fighter, he was of course a fighter, not only a fighter, I must say. He fought for a cause. In this book that is highlighted, and that is important, because he tried to protect our culture, our religion. If war is fought only for war, it is wrong. Because there must be an end which should be served by war. So he fought for the people, he fought for the independence, he fought for the sovereignty, and of course, he fought to protect our culture. Western authors made us to believe that India didn't have any means any warrior in the truest sense of the term. That notion, people have started to challenge that notion, and I am very happy because we have so many warriors, so many patriots. Because of those, we have protected our culture, our religion. Otherwise, it would not be possible for us to protect our religion, protect our culture. And whatever India is today, it is because of those warriors, those fighters. We have achieved that status of a sovereign nation right now, because we were subjugated for more than 1,000 years. So chilarai was, of course, an inspiration for our forefathers, and he will remain as an inspiration for the generations to come. I don't like to prolong. I like to end my speech here. Thank you, the organizers. Thank you, Mr. Borali, for presenting us such a wonderful book. Thank you all in the dais. Jai Bharat.